Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm going to open my chat to see who's coming in. Welcome, everybody. It's such a pleasure for me to be here with you tonight on such a special date. And I'm going to just let a few minutes pass, waiting for everybody to comfortably sign in and slowly trickle through the internet and join us on this very special point in the internet, in the cosmos, right here, right now together. And if you're tuning in to this as a recording, you know you're always in your own divine timing. So I would love to know where you're tuning in from. So maybe while we wait a couple of minutes for everybody to kind of trickle in, you could just write in the chat letting me know, where in the world are you? And I like to imagine this as like little lights that are like switching on around the world as we gather and connect together. Especially tonight is going to be, my intention for tonight is to focus really on the collective healing for the whole world. And it starts with us. So that's really my intention for today. Oh, hello, Mary. Ciao, Mary. Hey, Kaya. Oh, so good to see you all tuning in. Also, please, Mary Gratch, you're going to be my sound fairy. Let me know if the sound is good. Mary's an expert. She's done sound baths with me since the past 3 years, so she's a complete expert. And because we're doing it live, I have to have somebody letting me know if you can hear well. That's the most important. Arizona, Italy, Zurich, Berlin, Rome, France, London, Barcelona. So happy to be with you guys. From New York, ciao Stephanie. Ciao Francesca from London. Sounded great. Thank you, Mary. Super. So I'm tuning in from Austria at the moment, by the way. I usually am in Italy, but right now I'm tuning in from Austria. So I want you to imagine, as you read the comments and as you see the different places in the world, as an exercise for today's meditation, just imagine these little lights lighting up like candle lights, like beautiful warm flames around the world as we connect. And we're going to create this energetic grid tonight for collective healing. And I'm going to tell you a little story, but it really starts from us. Like, if we deeply desire world peace and collective healing, it has to start from us. So that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight. Venezia. Ciao Lenny. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys trickle in. And by the way, if you're watching this and you have no idea how to chat, if you're from your phone, you have to download the app and you can chat in directly. And if you're from your computer, you have to sign in, I think, through Google. You just sign into YouTube and then you can chat and write comments. And you're free to write comments throughout the whole experience, asking questions or sharing your experience. It's really interactive, even though, of course, it's me speaking to you, but feel like we're in a circle and you're completely free to share. Actually, I love reading whatever it is you want to share or ask about. So, welcome everybody. My name is Cecilia. I'm Italian American, but I grew up most of my life in India in a town called Oroville. It's an international township in the south of India. Let me know if some of you have heard of it or know it. There are some of my friends that grew up with me here, Kaya, and it's so nice to know that we're connecting like this. And I was drawn to this work after years of working in Hollywood, in film, in production. As I was starting to feel like I was fleeting from my soul, I felt like this separation between my soul and what I was busy doing every day of my life. And what really drew me is the energy. I've just felt like we are all made of energy. I had this deep inner knowing and I wanted to know more about it. So everything that I do, whether it's sound healing, Reiki, chakra healing, hypnosis, it all stems from this understanding. And this is a scientific, now science and spirituality have kind of caught up with each other, and there's so much scientific proof that's coming out, and it's going to come out more and more in the coming years on how your inner state, your thoughts, completely influence your being and completely influence matter. And there's been many studies, one famous studies from Dr. Matsumoto with water. He put 3 jars of water. In one of them he said, I love you every day. In one of them he didn't say anything. In the other one he said, I hate you every day. And he saw that the crystals of the water changed. And the one I love you, the crystals became beautiful. And the neutral one, it became neutral. And in the I hate you one, the water started becoming murky and green. And so there's so much evidence that the thoughts that we tell ourselves, our own inner programming, kind of influences our whole life, the way we see the world, the way we feel inside ourselves. And sound healing is one of the simplest and quickest way to completely shift the frequency that your body has been running on. And the lower the frequency that we have, the worse we feel. The higher the frequency that we vibrate at, the better we feel. And it goes from mood to health. And I don't know if you've heard of Joe Dispenza, but Dr. Joe Dispenza has thousands of testimonials of people curing themselves from cancer through meditation. So if you're new to sound healing, I wanted to just have this little intro to explain that even though you might feel like you're lying down and completely relaxing, what you're doing inside through the frequency, the medicine that comes from these healing vibrations is profound. And today is a special day. It's 11/11. And every year I love to offer a free sound bath so that everyone in the world can connect and come together to create this grid of healing, to connect to the vibration that today are so alive and in a way so easy to connect to really raise our own vibration. And as we raise our own vibration, we're raising our children's vibration, our mother's vibrations, our whole house vibration, our family, and the trickle effect is global. So there's so many people today gathering in meditation. There's so many people all over the world getting together in circle, in moving inwards. And that is also why the energies are so alive. Not only there's so many people gathering, but also the alignment of the numbers of 11/11 create a portal of energy. And in the olden days, these kind of days, like 11/11 or 8/8, there are two, which is the 8th of August, Lionsgate portal. There are these 2 portals of energy that are moments where think of it like you have a free highway, okay, like a clear free highway to connecting to whatever you want to call it, whether it's spirit, source, God, Jesus, like whichever way you connect, these days have kind of like a highway, like a straight streaming. And yeah, so I'm so glad that we're here right now. And again, if you're watching the recording and you're not here right now, you're still part of this collective healing. You're still part of this energetic circle because you have made a commitment to be part of it. So whether you're here now or here later, it's not going to change. So I invite you, if you have any sage, or if you have any Palo Santo, I invite you to just light it briefly. I'm going to do this briefly now. You know that these are instruments of energetic cleansing. So I always like to start a sound bath with a little bit of cleaning, especially of my bowls. So go ahead and light it, and just, there's no right way or wrong way to do it, so don't worry. You can just move it around your head with the intention of purifying your space. You can do that on your bed if you're lying in bed, or if you're lying on your yoga mat. Now now and put it somewhere where you're not going to burn anything. Okay, I found my spot. So nice. So nice to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I wanted to start today by telling you a little story. And we're going to be working with, I don't know if you've heard of this, but this Ho'oponopono. It's a mantra, but Ho'oponopono works on the basics of recognizing that everybody around you is only a mirror, reflecting back to you parts of you that still need healing. And Ho'oponopono was invented in Hawaii. Dr., and I always butchered this name, Dr. Hailakala Hulen was a Hawaiian psychologist. And he was invited in this mental institute where the cases of the patients were really severe. And nobody was managing to kind of keep everything under control. And he was invited in to resolve the situation. And he sat in his office and said, I'm not going to meet any of the inmates. Maybe it was a prison. It could have been a prison. I apologize. The details of things slip my mind. It's the concept that sticks. So he was in this institute and he didn't meet the people there in person. But what he did, he read all the files of these people. And whenever he found something that triggered him, he sat there and repeated these 4 phrases, which we're going to do together. And within a year, half of the people that were considered like terminal, right, that would never leave the place, left. And there was an incredible shift of energy just by him healing that part of him that he recognized in reading about these people. And we all have everything inside of us. So everything that we see that we find horrible or difficult or beautiful, it's part of us because there's no separation between us and everything else. It's an illusion. So this is a beautiful concept and I invite you to read more about it. But the phrases that he was repeating are, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. So before we begin today, I invite you to think of a person or a situation or something that you're moving through, and maybe it's a bit of a tough and challenging situation, and it's triggering you. It's triggering emotions. And just by bringing your eyes gently closed, remaining in your seated position, calling in that event or that person, and just repeating together with me out loud or in your mind, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Now take a deep breath. Release through the mouth. Feel the body release. And one more time, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And just notice the shift in the body. Notice what is happening. Take another deep breath in through the nose and release through the mouth. And now find your comfortable space to lie down. We're going to continue working with this, but feel free to lie down. If you are using headphones, you don't need to worry about this, but if you're listening directly from the computer, from your phone, make sure the phone or computer are above your head so that the vibrations move from your head down towards your feet. And before completely relaxing, let's do a little bit of a sound check so you can adjust the volume of my voice and the bowls. Just notice if the sound is good for you. essential oil that you love. You can put a couple of drops on your palm. I use lavender. I love lavender oil. You can just gently rub your hands together. You can smell the fragrance of the oil evaporating in the air, and then you can bring your hands over your heart space. Thank you, Mary. Bring your hands over your heart space and breathe. Feel the air moving throughout your whole body. And create an intention for today. For this practice. And take a couple of deep breaths this way, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Another deep breath. And one last time. Feel the body relaxing even more. And allow your muscles to soften. Allow your spinal cord to rest on the surface beneath you. And notice how the body's feeling. And if there's any pain or discomfort anywhere, send to that part of the body warm blue light. And imagine that we're all together in a circle. We're all connecting on an energetic level. It doesn't matter where we are in the world. We're creating a grid. And from your heart space, imagine this beautiful emerald light, like a flame that begins to burn brighter and stronger. Inviting the vibrations in like a sponge in water. And just for now, just for this moment, allow all your worries and troubles to melt away, evaporate from your body as you come back to the sound of my voice and as you feel held by these vibrations. And now imagine a warm white light beginning to form all around you, almost like a vapor. And with every breath, your body becomes more and more relaxed. absorbing this white light, and every little muscle on the neck softens, begins to get more comfortable. And your whole spinal cord glows of white warm light. And both your legs and your hips and the light moves up your belly and stomach, creating space, softening, and infusing with a deep sense of peace and harmony. And finally, the light moves over your heart space as your heart soaks up this beautiful, warm white light, and it begins to expand in all directions, above you, underneath you, to your right and to your left. And from your heart, in your mind, you can repeat with me, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Now take a deep breath in. And imagine that from your heart, this frequency of pure love begins to radiate out. And you first send this beautiful vibration to your family, to your children, to your partners, to your parents, to your friends. And now send it out to the people that you've encountered in your life. You might not even remember their name or their face, but send it out to them. And now send out this beautiful, loving vibration to all imagine a rain of golden light raining down on your body. Pure golden drops of the highest frequency drop down from source, and your body begins to absorb Now take a deep breath in through the nose and feel how the body is feeling. And come back to the circle, imagining all of us sitting in this beautiful field surrounded by trees. And at the center of our circle there is a flame, beautiful, burning flame. And you can take from this flame whatever you need. And you can offer to the flame whatever you want to offer, creating a cycle of energy. And imagine that we're now all holding hands, breathing together, long deep breaths. And you can send out a prayer. A prayer for the world. It could be a word or a sentence, or a song or a color. And when you feel ready, you can take another deep breath, breathing in this light, this peace, this harmony. And as you breathe out, you can smile, bringing back awareness and movement in the body with a gentle wiggling of your toes, of your fingers, opening and closing your hands. Noticing how it feels like to move the body, in deep gratitude of having a body, knowing that everything that happens is happening exactly as it's meant to, and trust in the unfolding of your journey. Surrendering to the deep, deep inner knowing, our inner flame that knows the reasons and has the answers. trusting that we are exactly where we're supposed to be. And we're always guided. We're never alone. And when you feel ready, you can gently begin to stretch your arms, bend your knees, and feel free to move in any and all directions that your body is asking of you. The beauty of being at home is that you have your own privacy and you can really feel free to listen to the body. And when you're ready, you can turn to one side, the side that feels the most comfortable right now. And imagine that around you a beautiful sphere of energy begins to form of a color that represents deep love and trust and peace. And you can stay within your cocoon, protected by your shield of light. And in your own time, whenever you feel ready, you can slowly come back to a seated position. If you wish to remain lying down, you're absolutely free to do so. But if you wish to come back, I welcome you to keep your eyes closed and bring yourself to a seated position. And when you're back seated, you can bring your hands in prayer position. Taking one deep breath in and out through the mouth. Letting it all go. And you can now bring your hands up as you breathe in. You bring them towards the sky. And as you breathe out through your nose, you bring down your hands. You let them drop on your knees. Noticing how the body is feeling. And whenever you're ready, and only when you are ready, you can gently bring your eyes to blink open. And welcome back. Did the internet have a little bit of a glitch? Let's hope that it comes back. Welcome back, everybody. How are you feeling? You're welcome to share any thoughts or questions or feelings in the chat. A couple of things for you to know about sound healing is that you've done a lot of work, like I mentioned in the beginning, so make sure to drink a lot of water. When we work with energy, we can really dehydrate our system. So it's really important to rehydrate. And if you do get a headache, it's probably because you haven't drunk enough water. And yeah, thank you all for being here. And while I was playing the bowls today, I had this message. Also, maybe you've received messages. This message to offer on this day, 11/11, to everyone who's here. One of my private sessions, my chakra healing private sessions, for 40% off, so for 50 euros. If you are called to continue working on yourself, if you are struggling with something specific and you would like to release the energy from your system and reprogram the mental program that is recurring and therefore creating this imbalance, I welcome you to send me an email or a WhatsApp or a message on Instagram, wherever you want. And the first 10 people that are going to write to me, I will offer you a session for 50 euros, 40% off, in the energy of deep healing. And yeah, so I thank you for being here. I'm going to pull a card, as I always do, at the end of every sound bath. If you're live with me, you get to pull it yourself, but since we are virtual, I'll pull it a collective card for all of us. These are cards, oracle cards, so they all have a message. So what is our collective message tonight? If you guys have been to a sound bath with me, you know that these cards are never off. I mean, it's incredible how spot on they are. So the card I pulled tonight is called Collaborative Dreaming. And isn't that what we've been doing for the past hour? I'll show it to you so you can see. Ooh, you can see the picture, because it's always such beautiful images. So it's a beautiful, beautiful card, inviting collaborative dreaming to all of us. So yeah, I think the message here is really remembering that we're never alone, and when we stick together, when we create these beautiful containers of healing, we really do create and rise the energy of ourselves and everyone that we're going to be in contact with today and for the week to come. So yeah, and I mean, I don't know, like, it almost feels too simple and enjoyable to be true, but the vibrations are really going to be the medicine of tomorrow. And I know this so deeply, and the research that's coming out is just, I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, thank you for being with me, and thank you for prioritizing yourself, your energy, and collective healing of our beautiful planet Earth. Let me read you. Oh, you guys, you're so welcome. Yes, you're so welcome. Yeah, lovely to be with you guys. Okay, that's beautiful. During the sound bath, I felt like a see-through vessel filled with sound, vibration, and light. Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing with me. I always love to see your images. I'm such a visual person, so I love to visualize your images. You're so welcome. Grazie a tutti. Lo so che siamo stata una sessione in inglese, però grazie a tutti voi italiani che siete stati qua con me stasera. So, if you would like to join again on virtual sound baths, I do them every new moon and every full moon to connect to the cycles of the moon. So you're invited to join by signing up today. You have signed up to my newsletter, so you're going to receive the invite if you want to join. The next one is this Friday. We have a beautiful full moon in Taurus, and at exactly the same time as today at 8 Italy time, we will have a beautiful sound bath connecting to the moon. I love you all. Thank you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. And feel free to write to me with any questions. And yeah, anything that comes up in the next days, you can just send me a message. I'm always available. Oh, and I invite you to put some more essential oil. And breathe it in. It's always the best. Take a hot shower, a hot bath. Water continue to cleanse, so it's always the best thing. That's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go for a hot bath. Thank you, everyone. I forgot my mouse, so I have to come all the way here. But I love you all, and thank you for being with me. See you next time.